Let's talk now about static code analysis. We've already discussed test-driven development and the JUnit framework, and we've seen a couple of examples using the JUnit framework. Let's talk a little bit about static code analysis. Static code analysis is an automated review of a program without running it. It doesn't understand how the program is going to execute. It just looks at the source code as it is written to determine if any individual line of code may cause a problem. It analyzes the program based on a set of predefined rules. Those rules aren't flexible, hence the word static code analysis rather than dynamic code analysis. It's just going to look at it and see if it matches those rules. Those rules may not apply for what you're trying to do. You may understand that you have to work around that rule, or that rule isn't applicable in this context, but it doesn't matter. The static code analysis doesn't understand that. It's just going to say, hey, you didn't do this rule. It can help make sure, again, it's making sure your code follows certain rules designed to minimize bugs and improve readability. There's going to be a lot of style stuff here. There's going to be a lot of, you have the potential to have a problem. You may know full well that problem is probably not going to occur, but all it knows is there is a potential. You fit a pattern that may cause a potential. There are code analysis tools that can actually help you determine if any one line of code opens you up to a computer or some sort of security vulnerability. The static code analysis tool that we have that I'm going to be showing you in the next section sort of can help with that, but it doesn't provide a lot of support. There are a bunch of different static code analysis tools out there. I'm going to show you one for NetBeans and Java, but it's important to remember that static code analysis is just a tool. And there are many different types of static code analysis that can be done. And it's just one part of a bigger test strategy. Most of the programs you write for me, you're not going to need to do a static code analysis on. But as you work into much larger programs, I've got one that's not a very big program. I think it's got probably 7 or 8 classes in it, representing different windows, connecting to a database with a database that's running at about 6 gigabytes. Not a lot of data, but enough. What we need to keep in mind is that static code analysis isn't always going to be useful. In the case of your programs, it's not. I am running it on this other little application that I'm building in the .NET language, and I'm getting some interesting results back. I've made a few changes based on it. Some of the other stuff I've had to set aside because I know that the rule doesn't fit what I'm trying to use. There are different rule sets and different code analysis products and systems available. There are some that are approved by the FDA for use in running static code analysis on software that's going to run inside medical devices. FAA's got one for aeronautical equipment. So there are many different types of analysis tools available for you. The tool that we're going to be working with is not available in NetBeans 7.1. That's going to be the version we have installed on campus and the one that I asked you to install at home. What I'm going to be showing you is designed to run on NetBeans 7.2 and above. So in the exercise that I'm going to be using, I think I have NetBeans 7.4 installed on the machine that I'm going to be showing you. I don't recommend running out and upgrading. Don't run out and immediately go out and get the latest and greatest version of NetBeans and put it on your machine. Stick with NetBeans 7.1 until we get through the semester, just so you can bring your stuff to and from home without any issues. I just want to make sure that you're not running into trouble. So don't run out and get this. I'm just going to, in the next section, you're going to watch a video where I'm going to show you how this works and what kind of information you can get back. When you're finished with that, we'll pick up this conversation and discuss breakpoints and watches.